Are you satisfied with control of it?
Certainly the first half I thought was a very confident display. They got about us a bit more probably the last 7 or 8 minutes of the first half, and then second half it changed. You know, the feeling changed, which it often does away from home, particularly when a team's fighting. But overall, then I thought we deserved the win, and I think the feeling of the performance was really good. You know, and I think that's where we're moving forwards. I think we can come away from home and just have that tiny little sort of more assured edge to us. And I think last year that was something that was lacking, and this year it's grown as the season's gone on. And of course, I mean, look, we're all realistic. It comes with winning games, and we've done that well this season.
Particularly swing to win here, Sean, for yourself. I mean, you brought the team
I've had a couple of not so good days here, including breaking my leg when I was 17 and a young pro at Forest, or trying to be a young pro at Forest. So it's not always been the best stadium I've been to. But, you know, that aside, you know, it's another kind of record. I think the club in general hasn't won too many times here. So no, but I think you know, it's good for the mentality of the players, because they'll know, you know, a number of them have played here with us the last season and 3-4 years ago, and we didn't perform at all, whereas today we did.
Still, what, 7 games or so to go? You're right bang in there for 7, can't you?
Well, the mentality is good. I was really pleased with that. You know, a number of weeks off to stay focused on the job. Awkward place to come at the minute, because obviously a lot of noise about what's happening here and the points on the table and all that sort of stuff, but still an experienced group of players, and, you know, to see through all that and just get on with our performance, I was really pleased with that.
Ashley Barnes has hit a real run of form. Is there a reason why, or is there something?
No, I think he continues to adapt to the challenge. I think his game's improved season on season with us, and it continues to do so. And, you know, I think players piece it all together. The thing is with football, everyone wants it yesterday. It's just the way we are now. Everyone wants a team built yesterday. They want players to come in and miraculously all work all at the same time. It's not that easy. And Barnes is a good sign of someone who's just year on year just sticks in, keeps developing, keeps learning, keeps improving. And I think he's another one of a number of players that keep doing that with us. And obviously, you know, a big measurement this week was with Taki and Popey. You know, they're two of similar. You know, and we've had a few do that, so that's a really pleasing part for me and the staff.
He's obviously got this thing with Austria.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie. I don't know if you've seen the film, but Dumb and Dumber, I just couldn't resist it.
Yeah,
No, I gathered by your strange reaction, as if to sort of go, that weren't that funny. The lads will like it if they see this. They'll enjoy that.
You know, he's got the thing with Austria going on. Is that sort of developing?
Well, there's no going on. That's the thing. That's your story, you know. He just comes in to train every day. He's not bright enough to worry about all that. He just gets on, we're whacking it in the net. That's his job, and he quite likes doing that.
Tough call to start, him and Woody today.
Yeah, definitely, because Jeff's done superbly well. Jeff, don't forget, he's operated sort of that number 10, if you like, top of the midfield, whatever you want to use. It's not natural to him, and he's actually done that very well. We wanted to see the two in action. It's important that although we want to keep winning games, quite obviously, it's important we find out what combinations for the team can work. Because, you know, I choose my words for a reason. We talk about season-on-season progression. Well, of course we want to keep adapting to the challenge this season, particularly from the players' point of view, but my job's to see beyond that as well as the next game. So their focus is the next game, mine's to see beyond it, so therefore what are we looking at? GK gets a game today. He wouldn't have. Johan was going to start, but Johan pulled his calf literally last 2 minutes of the training session yesterday. We don't think it's a serious one. But yet again, we see GK today, his first start, and he showed some glimpses of what he's about. So, you know, these are important for the constant sort of building, you know, of the club and the team. But I must make it clear, the focus will quickly go back onto next weekend. But I've still got to look at the bigger picture as well.
Are you looking at the bigger picture, Sean? Are you looking at Europe? Certainly your fans are.
Yeah, well, the fans were singing that after the first away win at Chelsea. No, I think our focus remains, you know, in the camp of the next game's the most important one. We're certainly not, you know, although the lads are enjoying what we're doing, they know the realities of the Premier League. They know how tough it is, and so do I. You know, that's the good thing with learning about when you come out of the Premier League, like we did 3 years ago. You know, you do learn quickly, and you think, well, we don't want that to happen again. And the players are like that, the ones that are with us. So, although they're enjoying it, I think they know they've got to keep working at it. And, you know, we're not the real deal. It's a constant work in progress. And every time we go on the pitch, you know, we've got to deliver because we're not strong enough to get results if we don't. The rest of it will take care of itself. That's the simplicity of it. If we keep performing, keep getting points on the table, the rest of it will take care of itself.
100 wins is a nice milestone as well.
Yeah, I've just found that out. Yeah, no, really pleased with that. Yeah, didn't know that, so I've just found that out. And particularly this season, I think we've only lost 9 in the Premier League. I mean, that's a marker in itself, you know, when you're Burnley Football Club, because that's not an easy thing to do. But no, really pleased with that.
John Walter's got a game yesterday, is he?
Yeah, just, I mean, he's at the end period of a long-term, you know, or longish term situation, so we'll see how he goes. And Tom as well. It was me that's holding Tom back at the minute. He's fine, but I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Cheers, everyone.